This is David Humphreys then. David, looked up when you were appointed 2 months ago. Those 2 months have flown by. What attracted you to come to Gloucester in the first place?
I'm not sure the last 2 months have flown by. It seems a long time ago that we first sat down and chatted to Gloucester. To really look back over the last 22 years, having been involved with Ulster, I've enjoyed the time that I had there. I feel very honoured and privileged to have worked with them both on and off the pitch. And to be honest, it wasn't something I was really looking to move away from. But the opportunity came with Gloucester. I sat down with Steve and Ryan, and I suppose the vision that they had for the club, so much of what's here in Gloucester is the same as where I've come from. It's a club that's got a huge tradition. It's a club that's got a huge history. It's a club that's rooted in the community and has a huge identity within this area. And for me, those are things that are impossible to quantify. Those are the things that are needed to establish a club that can compete at the top end of rugby, both in England but also wider than that. So for me, this club has got a huge potential and somewhere that I'm very excited to be part of.
And how big a wrench was it to leave Ulster? I know you've had the one season away with London Irish, but you were a big surprise when you were announced because everyone thought, well, David Humphreys and Ulster, they can't be parted.
As I said, I don't think it was something that I was looking to leave, but at the same time, I suppose when I look back as a player, there were a number of different opportunities during that time to go and play elsewhere, and it's not that I ever regret not leaving. But at this stage, I knew when I decided to remain in professional sport that at some point in the career, in my future, that my family and I would have to move away, and this really was the first opportunity that has come along that I felt was a good fit for me, for my family, and a club that I'm very, very excited to be part of.
And you inherit what on paper looks a very good squad. How tempting was that, or how much did that play a part in it?
Of course, that's a huge part, and I think there's a huge credit to Nigel and laterally Steve in terms of the squad they've put together. I think when you look at the players that have been brought in, the Gloucester squad now is a squad with huge potential, some top quality international players who've been successful both at club level but also at international level and in many different competitions. And I think when you add that to the mix of coaches that are coming in, the quality that they've and the experience that they've had at different levels, I think hopefully it'll be a good mix. But the biggest challenge for us all is expectation, not just the expectation among the players who are very ambitious and want to be successful, not just among the coaching team, but also among the wider supporters and within the club. History has shown it's very, very difficult to put together a team that immediately can win. History has shown it takes time to build a team and for us to get to know the players. But we know that there's a huge amount of hard work that's gone on pre-season. Laurie's arriving this weekend, and all we can do is prepare ourselves the best we can for the first Aviva game in a month's time.
What is